Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to an empties video. We're going to try not to be distracted by the pile of shit that I have here, but my house is upside down. You've seen the declutter. We've talked about the fact that I have to empty my beauty room, and it's not just my beauty room. It's storage for the whole family. So the house is a mess. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna love on my giant monstera, and that's it. We're going to go through a pile of, it's a huge box of empties that I've accumulated in the past 4 months. The plan for 2022 was to do empties quarterly. So I think I did the last one in April, which means this is 4 to 5 months worth of empties. And we're gonna go through like quick reviews, and I hope we're not gonna be here all day. Let's get started. Hair stuff, because it's in front of my face. I've been going through my pomelo things that I purchased more than a year ago. It's an Italian brand, so it's an American brand, but I found them via an Italian influencer. And I have the Matcha Scrub Stimulating Shampoo and the Beach Paradise Nourishing Conditioner. To be honest, nothing to write home about. The scrub, I always wanted to try a scrub for my scalp, because I have oily hair or oily scalp, and I thought it could help. To be honest, I had to shampoo with my normal shampoo because this left my hair feeling as if, you know, it was back combed, so kind of like strawy, but not in a stripped kind of way, just in a, the ingredients are missing to smooth the hair out. So I would wash with this once every few weeks, and then I would wash with my normal shampoo right after, a very small amount, just to have a nice feeling on my hair. And it's maybe personal, but I wouldn't repurchase. The conditioner, nothing to write home about. Me and Andrea shared this and we finished it together. It smelled nice, that for sure. The other pomelo thing I finished is their Color Lock Shampoo Cosmic Cleanse Heat and Color Protection. This was okay. It was just okay. I wouldn't go and purchase from the brand just because. There's nothing special about it, nothing that was incredible. More hair stuff. These were in my project pan, and I'm gonna do an update of that as well, so you get a spoiler here. I finished my Shea Moisture Leave-In Treatment and the Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. Both of them finished. They're not the perfect products for my hair, so I'm not gonna repurchase them at this time. The mousse was nice, but I didn't feel like it gave enough hold to really make tighter curls, which is what I'm looking for when I use hold products. And the leave-in conditioner was nice, but it's not something that is in my daily routine. So yeah, and for now I'm not gonna repurchase, but they're good products, nothing wrong with those. Some body, I finished the Yognoc Shower Gel by Lush. I bought this ginormous package at the beginning of the year with the sales, and actually it was at the beginning of 2021, and I finished it somewhere the first quarter, second quarter of 2022, so it was actually slightly over date because it says to use before end of January 2022. So it was giant. I love the smell of it. I would not purchase a big one because I just don't go through it, and this is a scent bound product, so I prefer to have a smaller one that I use only in the winter to give me that cozy feeling. I also finished the Yognoc Body Milk, same thing. Yeah, this was okay. I liked it. I would repurchase both, just in smaller packages. I think this package is the right size for the body, for the shower gel, but probably I would go even smaller on the body cream. Found another pomelo thing, and this is the Matcha Magic Smoothing Hair Treatment. This was a mask that you put before you wash your hair, and it was also in my project pan. And I kept forgetting to use it, but then I managed. It's only a 10-minute mask, and it's an oil more than a mask, let's say. And I liked it. Didn't see particular great results on my hair. I also chopped a lot off it, so it feels really healthy and thick, so it doesn't really need a lot right now. But again, not gonna repurchase anything from the brand. Then for body, I also finished one of my vitamin E oil things. This was also in my project pan, I believe, and I started using it much more once I found out I was pregnant and my belly started to grow, because I was using it to kind of treat or help elasticity and recovery at postpartum last year, and then I wasn't really that consistent with it. But since I'm pregnant, I oil my belly every single evening, and this feels amazing. It's really like a thick, nourishing oil, and the morning after I still feel it on my skin, or like my skin still feels not oily, but like nourished and plump, and I feel like it's really doing good for my skin on my belly. I am very scared of the amount of stretch marks that I'll get. I know that I am not particularly prone to them. My previous pregnancy I did have some, not a lot, but now there's twins, so I'm bound to get more. The belly is gonna be bigger, so I'm just doing everything I can. And this was a recommendation from Kat from Kitchenage, and I bought 3 bottles and I'm now on my second one. I have been on a mission to finish all of my body stuff that I have left over that was in my backup drawers, and maybe it's not my favorite because I like seasonally scented things, but I had this Ritual of Karma body cream, and I like the scent of it. It's a little bit thick for the summer for me, but I managed to finish it just before the summer, I believe. And yeah, it's nice. Rituals has really nice body products. They're a bit pricey, so it's more of a treat, let's say, and the things I have I got as a gift. You guys, these aligners are just catching onto lipstick like crazy. So every video I have lipstick on my teeth. I'm sorry. Which, by the way, if you want to talk about my eyeliner journey, I'm on my second phase of it right now. I found also another body thing. It's not mine, it's Andrea's. This is the Naive Cleansing Wash Gel. I finished the wash gel and I think 2 shampoos. We take this to the pool for her or on holiday, and they're really nice, gentle and natural products. I really like the brand. It's very basic, unscented, gentle cleansing, really good for babies. I feel like for the shampoo I need to put conditioner on her, but because we're at the pool, it's like super quick. Try to get her washed before she runs and jumps into the pool again. So it is. Anyways, I wanted to shout out also to that type of product. I finished my Wild deodorant. This is my second to last. I'm still working on one, but in summer I see that it's not completely enough for for the summer and sweating. So I've taken a break from it. And this is Cotton and Sea Salt, the scent. And again, I stopped buying this because it started to become too expensive. It cost a certain amount and I was like, okay, fine. Both me and my husband used it, and then Brexit happened, and then taxes came in and packages were taking so long, and customs were needed to be paid. It started to become too expensive, so I reverted back to what I had in the house, which is just a normal Nivea deodorant. And yeah, I'm gonna revisit if I have the mental space for it, but for now, going back to my normal one. And I colored my hair. This is the Joico Lumishine 5RRC. It's not my perfect color. I don't know, some time ago I colored it purely with one of these, and it came out so bright red, and it was too much, especially because I have quite a dark base. My roots came really flashy red, and the rest was still a bit darker, so it didn't work out. But thankfully a friend of mine used to work at Joico, so she explained to me to mix 2/3 of a red with 1/3 of a neutral brown, and that's what I'm doing now, and that's working for me. Even though I must say that Joico Lumishine is now like bleeding a lot on me compared to the L'Oreal Professional Magi Rouge that I used to use. So I might revert to that once I finish the boxes of Lumishine that I have left. And now we can move on to face skincare and makeup, because I think that's all that left. Oh, I found the shampoo empty from Naive. So much stuff. I finished 2 of the Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliants. They're my favorite BHA. I use them daily, and yeah, I have another one in use. I finished 2 of those. I also finished a Pixie Glow Tonic. I used to have a big one that I refilled into this one, and now I think I finished the big one, and I still have a big one that they gifted me some time ago, sealed, so I'm gonna save this one to refill and put back into my routine. I don't use AHA glycolic acid as often as I use BHAs because I have oily skin and bigger pores. I prefer BHAs for my needs, but that's fine. More Paula's Choice. This is my latest finish. This is the Discoloration Repair Serum with tranexamic acid and bakuchiol. This I finished like last night, so it's really fresh. I really like the packaging. It's glass, it's an airless pump. This was gifted to me to test, and I think that between this pregnancy and some just keeping up with the acids, I've been losing the spots that the sunspots that I had here, and I'm happy about it. So I'm actually, after finishing the bottle, I'm actually happy with this. Plus, being pregnant and being able to use bakuchiol, it doesn't do the same thing as retinol at all, but it gives me an illusion that I'm still doing something for anti-aging, and that makes me happy because I would rather use retinol. And I know that topical retinol that is not prescription is safe in general, but when you're pregnant, you don't want something to go wrong and you not being 100% sure you do everything right. At least this is how I feel. So it's the same with eating, I don't know, raw ham or sushi or things like that. I swear I'm 100% sure I wouldn't have a problem, but that 0.0001% of the chance that it would go wrong, I don't want to have to say, oh, I should have done different. Parenthesis closed. I finished a Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 50 from the Resist line. This is for combination oily skin. As you can see, I actually went all the way in. And yeah, it used to be my go-to sunscreen. Since I'm pregnant, it gives me a reaction. My skin feels hot after I apply it, and it turns a bit red, so I've paused that. But I have another one ready for afterwards because it used to be my favorite SPF. I also finished a 20% Niacinamide Treatment from Paula's Choice. This was also gifted to me, and it's okay, but I didn't see particularly incredible results compared to normal niacinamide, like 10%. But I'm a long time user, so I don't know that I'm supposed to be seeing a big difference. I also haven't missed it, so not particularly something I would recommend to go purchase immediately. And I finished a mini of the Resist Anti-Aging Clear Skin Hydrator with niacinamide and vitamin C. This is for combination oily skin. I used it as a nighttime moisturizer. It was a bit thick, but for a nighttime moisturizer it was okay. Not my favorite texture, that's a little bit the thing. It was a bit thick, feeling a little bit silicone-y, and I have nothing against silicones, I just don't like the feeling of it in my skincare. I think that's all the Paula's Choice that I finished. Let's move on to Origins. I finished one ginseng eye cream in the pot. I love it. I have another one running, and I purchased the new one for my backup, and I have a mini in a set that I recently showed you in my haul. I finished one ginseng energy boosting tinted moisturizer. This is again a deluxe travel size, and I love this. I have another one running. This year I didn't buy a full size because I had 2 of these, and 2 of these have gotten me through the summer. I use it almost every day because, so today I have normal SPF and then foundation on top. When I don't film or go to the office, I usually just wear SPF or this one because it has SPF 40, and it is a very lightly tinted, so I actually can apply a lot of it, so I feel like I have my SPF protection from that. And then I finished 2 energy boosting gel moisturizer. One is oil free and one is not oil free. Don't ask me the difference because I don't remember it, but these were nice nighttime creams. And yeah, I think I have a full size of one of these now to use from the set. Could it be? Or I just have more minis, I don't remember. But I like them. Not particularly something that I would go out and buy, because I think these are 20 euros or more, 25 or 30 full price. And for a nighttime moisturizer, I don't really need much, so I wouldn't go and purchase them. Next brand that I finished many things about is Face Theory. I purchased this quite some time ago. This is the CeraC Pore Reducing Toner with niacinamide, ceramide complex, vitamin C and aloe vera. It's not completely finished, but I noticed that there's a deposit in the center of the bottle, and I was like, well, then you're done. It lasted me forever. I don't know how big is this, 200 milliliters. And if you think of like a BHA, this BHA is 118. It was infinite. I used it for almost a year, I want to say. Good toner. I like the ingredients, vitamin C, niacinamide, ceramides, all good things. It felt a little bit more substantial, like a little bit more oily than what I like in the morning. So this was my morning toner. I prefer something more watery that absorbs immediately so that I can move on with my skincare quickly in the morning and I don't feel like I'm left with oily residue on it. So that one had that little thing, but if this is really personal preference. I like watery textures because I have oily skin and I have like this aversion to anything oily during the day. At night I can wear oils on my skin. I used to love the rosehip oil in the evening or things like that, but not as an initial step of my skincare and not in the morning. So again, it's among the things I've tried from the brand, that's my favorite. Next I have the Regeneracom Serum. This is 3% retinol, liposomes, dill, licorice and vitamin C. This is one of the retinols of the brand. I don't know, nothing really special. I just don't like anything of the brand enough to make another order. That is my bring home message. The other one is the Aziclear A15 Serum, 15% stabilized azelaic acid, with colloidal oat, aloe vera and green tea. And now I don't remember if I finished this or if I just decluttered it. Oh, there's still some in here actually, so I just decluttered it. I did not really per se like this. I didn't feel like it did anything on my skin. I feel a little bit tingling, and I was used to azelaic acids at 10% by The Ordinary, for example, or Paula's Choice that didn't do this to me. So I'm not gonna repurchase this. And as I said, anything from the brand. I still have a mandelic acid to even open, and I hope it's still good actually, because I purchased it a long time ago, but it's sealed, so in principle it is. We will see. I need to find a place to put it in my routine. Since I use an acid toner, then I should finish my acid toner, use an acid serum, and just in my normal toner, something like that. More random products. I finished the Rosewater Daily Cleansing Gel by Good Molecules. I actually really like this. I would totally repurchase. Very gentle, a nice gel. It foams without having foaming, like without stripping your skin. It's very gentle, it's very fresh. Really liked the effect, love the packaging. It's a glass bottle with a pump. I thought when I started using it that it was going too fast, that I was finishing it too fast, and in the end it actually lasted a very long time. So I'm very happy, definitely a good investment. It's 120 mils. This was sent to me by the brand, but I'm actually thinking, I had a cart ready last Black Friday on Beautylish. I think this year I will, because I want to purchase the niacinamide toner and their cleansing bar that I actually really like. So I'm gonna make a purchase from the brand this year, I think. Unless the babies don't let me make purchases for Black Friday, but I think that I'll actually be up in the middle of the night feeding them by that point. So I will probably be making more orders than I should. That's my prediction. A few more skincare items. The Buttercup Cleansing Balm by Beauty Bay. This is not my first one, I think maybe second one I finished. A good basic cleansing balm. Doesn't burn my eyes, but it doesn't remove my mascara as well as I would like to. It's quite inexpensive compared to anything else on the market, so I think it does the job. You just need to, I don't know, insist a little bit on the eyes, gently. But I would repurchase, I have repurchased, and it's something that if I can't bring myself to buy take the day off by Clinique or other things that I'm trying now, I would repurchase that one. It's a safe thing to buy. I also have the Kylie Skin Vitamin C Serum that I finished. This was sent to me to test by Douglas, I believe, and it's a very basic daytime serum. It felt hydrating, it felt not thick, it was a very light gel. Whether it brightened my skin or not, I haven't missed it. So I wouldn't repurchase, but it's a really nice glass packaging with a pump, and the color is cute, not my color, but I like the branding. I think as a basic morning serum, it works really well. If you know a little bit more of what your concerns are, you can probably get better tailored products or more elegant formulations. But overall, I have nothing bad to say about it. I finished another cleanser, the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser Daily Foaming Wash. This one I bought at like TK Maxx, and it came broken here, but sealed. So it's as if there was just a misproduction. So I had to open it like this and pour it, but that meant that it was still very good and it could go for a long time. I was a bit skeptical with this because it's called Exfoliate, and it has, I think it has glycolic acid in it. Yeah, it has lactic acid and glycolic acid. I was a bit careful in using it on days that my skin felt very calm. I wasn't per se gonna be in the sun. I was trying to be cautious with it because there's acids in there, and I usually use acids in the evening, so I had a difficult time using that one in the morning. I think this is the last skincare, the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I use it as a night cream. I've had this mini, it was a gift with purchase or something, for a very long time. I have been working on finishing my minis, as I said, so that one is gone and done. I swear we're getting to the end. It's only makeup now. Oh, and this Stress Check roll-on by This Works. This is not finished, actually it's full. Maybe I should just pass it on. I just don't use it. I thought I would when I was stressed. I would roll it on my wrists and smell the lavender calming things, but I'm gonna try bring it actually to work and see if someone wants to use it there. It's not finished. Why is it in my empties bin? Empties are my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is a mini. I liked it. I would repurchase the big one actually once I'm through all of my other primers. I finished my Lime Crime Bushy Brow. I bought this in 2020 and I've used it a lot. I love it. This is my favorite brow pen. I tried now like the Tony Moly, I tried the Nabla one and the Colourpop one. This is my favorite. I actually last night in a bout of shopping, I just repurchased this one and the matching brow gel because I just really like it and I miss it in my life. I finished finally the Bamboo Matte Arborian cream, what is it, powder effect cream, and I liked it. I mixed it into foundation, I used it as a primer, and it's part of my project pan, and finally I finished it. Hurrah hurrah. I don't use that type of product, so I wouldn't repurchase, but it's a good cream and it mattifies. I really like it actually for that. I finally finished also my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I don't use setting sprays, so this was really only for special occasions or when I thought I needed to have makeup that lasted all day. Finished it, done, finished, it's over. I finished my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel Mini. That was also something that I I've been trying to work on finishing all of my backup brow gels, and that one is done and dusted, which makes me happy. And I finished a Sally Hansen Insta Dry top coat, which I already repurchased because I like it. It's a good top coat, it's inexpensive. It's a small bottle, which means because of this type of product gets thicker really quickly, these type of gel-like quick drying top coats, I don't like big bottles because then I just can't use the rest of it. So I finished this one and I repurchased one, and that's good. We made it! An empty box and trash for my house. Oh, I found a little sliver, and I guess this is my Good Molecules cleansing bar that I was talking about that I really love. But I think I told you that I finished it quite some time ago, so interesting. So this is all my empties. As you can see, it kind of translates into me buying a lot of skincare because I finish a lot of skincare, and even if I don't wear a lot of makeup, I will always wear skincare. It's something, even when I was in the hospital after having Andrea, and when I was back there for my infection and everything, to be honest, I brought skincare. I didn't care for makeup, please. I'm sick or I'm recovering from a surgery. I'm not gonna put on makeup. But what I did do is bring my skincare, and I was so happy when I managed to actually stand up and go to the bathroom and do, like, to the sink and do it instead of just using a makeup wipe on my face. Yeah, it's part of me. I love doing my skincare. So those were all the empties. I think this is still quite a long video. I hope you guys didn't fall asleep yet, and I apologize if I'm out of breath. It's just baby or pregnancy breath that I don't have. I'm now gonna take a break and then go and recycle all of this where it needs to go recycled, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.